going deep and we're going hard.
My aim is completely gone in this game. I actually got a hit marker on that guy. Made this motherfucker. Oh shit. I'm getting some stutter in this game. Using the F2000 because I want to play some... I'm glad he killed himself because my aim is fucked. I'm using this because... God damn it, it stutters. I want to play some Bad Company 2. Oh. Let's get over and see what's happening on E. I want to play Bad Company 2 and I feel like I remember that I got that rifle on there. This is actually I'm back, bitches. You can't. Oh, where'd you come? God damn it. I'm not back. So as you can see, I played some Battlefield 4 today and didn't really work out that great. I haven't played that game in a very long time and it shows. But yesterday I played this game. This is Bad Company 2. This is probably one of my favorite, it might actually be my favorite Battlefield game of all time. It's just, I really like Battlefield 4 and I really love Battlefield 3 as well, but this, I mean, of course there might be a lot of nostalgia that could interfere. I used to play this on PlayStation. I did not go for the objective. I usually played rush and then snipe and then not really go for the objective. As you see me trying to kind of defend it here. You wouldn't have seen me do that in the old days on PlayStation 3. This is on PC, by the way. I really doubt that I would enjoy play this on PlayStation 3 anymore, but on PC it's definitely, as you can see, man, it's quite a beautiful game still, and it's far from new, and most PCs nowadays should be able to play this game. Maybe not on the highest graphics, but definitely on an acceptable graphics level, and get some nice FPS out of it as well. I've left this clip in right here because you see I still fail a lot in this game. There's one guy I didn't get. Now I should have had this guy as well. Don't get him. And then there's a third guy that I really should have had, and someone else get him as well. Just for fun. But yeah, this is me sniping right now. I'm gonna get into the assault rifles in a bit, but this is just because the sniping in this game is just so good. I mean, you don't really come close to anything like this in Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4. It's very different, and I feel like it's more consistent, like the rifles are more reliable. The whole thing about the class system in this game is it's just more simple. It has less gadgets. You have to play more to the actual class that you choose just because of that. It basically just, the results is just better balanced weapons. Although you have less opportunities, or less options, I should say. But that fact that there's not that many weapons to choose from, it's also the fact that made it more easy for the developers to balance these weapons out and give you a better experience, really. It's just easier to balance when there's not that much to take an account for. But also, I mean, the weapons are hard to use, and you're gonna see me use the assault rifle later, and you'll see that there's a lot more spread. I'm gonna use the F2000. That's why I played with that in Battlefield 4 earlier, because I want to show you the difference. Now it might not shine through as well because I used to be able to get beast footage with the F2000 in Battlefield 4. That did not happen today because I haven't played this game in too long. But what you're seeing right here is just classical. This game is like having a sniper fight with like 2 or 3 other snipers like across the map, and it was a lot of fun because it's as easy for them to snipe as it is for you. Not saying it is very easy. I'm saying that once you get a hang of it, it's easier than in the other games, just because it's more reliable. In Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, like when you finally get someone with the sniper, first of all, it doesn't feel as rewarding. But also, it's like, wow, I really got that guy. I mean, I should have had him the first 20 times I shot. I led the exact same distance ahead of him and above him, and why didn't I get him before? And now it doesn't make sense. It's more reliable in this. See, I hit those two guys, you know. Don't hit that guy, I don't really know. I might be the game ender right here, but I'm not really sure. But we won the game, and which actually leads me to another thing. The loading time between rounds, even though like this is the next map that came up, I mean, it loads so quickly. I don't know how they did that, but it's so fast. It really is. But we're getting into the assault rifles now a little bit. I don't remember if I've put in some more sniper clips later. But this is the start of the round. Usually, if you were fast, you could just run up like I'm doing right here and arm this. But you can see there's going to be a lot of chaos, because there wasn't before, because I was far away from the action. Like right here, I'm in it, and the enemy's pretty much just going to want to come up here and defuse this thing. But you can see, I mean, F2000 is a beast of a weapon, and back on me too as well. It just has more spread, and you see me here aiming down sights in a minute, killing another guy, and it is harder to maintain the aim, so to speak. Right here, this actually, look at this trade. It's a fundamental problem, I think, with the Battlefield's game engine. I don't think they're ever gonna get rid of it. I did get revived here, which is great, of course, but you know, trading kills in a shooter is just never fun. You see the pistols, they were really good in this game. I mean, I like the way they look, but they were really weak. I mean, you couldn't just own with a pistol. It's I mean, I feel like the M1911 was quite a strong gun in this game. I think I'm using the M9 here, but you know, you didn't feel as safe with a pistol in this game as I do in Battlefield 4 or Battlefield 3. Now I will say this though, the hit detection in this game does seem better. I really think it is. I haven't played it on console like in many years, but I also, like in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, I feel like that guy would have been dead. Maybe it's just my aim, but you know, that guy would have died up there. Yeah, hit detection seems better in this game, and look at this, another. You really have to tap fire. I'm tapping, tap. That's all I'm doing. Just because they don't have to be very far away before you have to tap fire. You're gonna see me using this quite a bit as well. I mean, I'm really bad at it, but it's really good. I'm gonna get basically a direct impact right here in a moment, which is always nice. But yeah, you can see the tapping kind of fails. I'm not gonna get that guy, and I don't know the travel time and drop on that thing. Coming up in a minute, I have a clip that should illustrate something with the sound as well, like just the sound design, the way they, and the map design, the level design, the way they kind of made this a whole story for you. You're gonna hear some jet fighters talking about them shooting something and then seeing an explosion. I'm gonna shut up. Listen to this.
061 and 2 mile. Angel 4. Targets verified.
Targets verified. Splash is inbound. 3, 2, 1. Splash. Yes, well, 2. Both objectives are secure, and we got the new coordinates. We're headed out.
So how awesome was that? You actually hear the guys saying, "All right, we're gonna blow the shit up," and then you can see out in the distance like a big explosion, and I really think it's really cool. I think they should do more of this. Also, like the whole map design, just in general, is freaking awesome. I mean, you start out just remember the start of this match on this map. I mean, it looked completely different, and you get down here and there's some water and and then you get up. When you get further into this map, you have to play on this hillside, and there's so many different things in this game. Just the way they made it, it's so cool. I will say this: if you get it on PC, it's probably really cheap right now, but there's no field of view like slider, so you have to change that from the there's like an ini document, I think it's called. You have to. It's really easy. It's so easy. You can look it up on Google or YouTube, and you're gonna know in like a second or two how to do that shit. The field of view I'm playing with here is not. I mean, it's really low. I didn't change it until later. I don't know if I'm gonna get to use any of those clips, just because I might be done talking before I get there. But really, it's really such a fucking beautiful game. It really is. I mean, again, with the map design and the way it just takes you through them, like these maps, it's like a little story. It's like a little journey almost, you know. It's like several maps put together. Different playstyles have to be applied when you're going through these maps, and especially in Rush, which is what you see me playing right here. Feels like the maps in this game was designed for Rush, and I mean, it plays so well in this game. It really does. I also think that's why Rush was basically like the game mode when we played this game back in the day. I think it still is, actually. It's an amazing experience, and it's a lot of fun. Of course, the game always, I mean, all games are gonna have a few bugs, and there's gonna be little mistakes and shit. It's nothing major, but I mean, you can get through it, and I'm not even gonna sit here and talk about all of them. I mean, I might just have one or two, and I don't know, man. I think if you get this game, you're not really gonna experience too much of it, but you are gonna have to be fast, because I don't think this game is gonna be. There's not gonna be a lot of players playing this for too long out in the future. I mean, maybe a year, 2 years to come, maybe more, maybe less. I don't know how loyal these fans that are playing the game right now is, but they seem quite loyal, you know. But again, back to the faults of this game, there aren't that many. I mean, I don't even know. One thing could be when you sprint, you can't strafe to the side, you know, with A or D, and it's like it's quite annoying. I'm really glad they put that in the newer games, but it's not really essential. I mean, if you have the mouse anyway, you can just run straight, right? It's not game breaking, but it's quite annoying. That's what it is. Then there's Vietnam. I don't know if it's still free, but at some point it was. I mean, they gave it out to everyone who had it. At first you had to buy it, then it was free, and now I think you have to buy it again. I think that's really cool, especially because Vietnam is like a freaking standalone game almost, like just multiplayer only game. It's great, actually. I mean, there's none of the same weapons really, and it all looks different, it all sounds different. It's just, I really like the way they made the DLC for this game back then. It was very cool, I think. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.